Well, I'm sure you will agree with me. We're all dressing up a lot less these days, including the guys. So what to do with their business wardrobe when it's just not in use? We are here with the 101 on men's wardrobe maintenance with Earl Rich, our stylist. And Earl, you've got lots of great suggestions for what the men could be doing with their wardrobe while it's not in use. And we're going to start with sports jackets.
Yes, Tracy. Well, the key to longevity is ongoing maintenance. So I'm going to share with you a few tips, because after all, you spend good money on your clothing and you want it to last long as well, right? So let's start with this sports jacket. Now, after wearing your sports jacket, you take it off, you come home from work, rather than just throw it into the closet, what you need to do is give it a good shake, like that. Get rid of all the dirt and debris that may have accumulated during the course of the day. Then you need to put on a hanger, a broad-shouldered hanger like this. Putting on the hanger really maintains the integrity of the jacket, so therefore it drapes and it falls nicely, getting rid of all those wrinkles. Now please don't use those dry cleaner hangers, because they're going to collapse the shoulders and the jacket's really going to look worse for wear. Now before storing it back into your closet, put this jacket on the back of the door in a well-ventilated area. That way it will get rid of all the odours and all the smells that have accumulated during the course of the day, and then the following morning you can return it back to your closet. Now pants. Pants go through so much during the course of the day, stretching, pulling, sitting, all that kind of stuff. Again, take them off, give them a good shake, get rid of all the dust particles and anything that's accumulated during the course of the day. And you want to hang your pants upside down, inverted. And the reason for that is the heaviest part of the pant is at the bottom. So you want gravity to pull the wrinkles out. Now I suggest using this type of hanger, which is a clasp hanger. And they easily just slide them on here like this, do the clasp, and you hang them upside down. Now if you don't have a clasp hanger, you can easily get a clipped hanger as well.
So you'll notice Earl didn't say just take off your suit and fling everything on the nearest chair. You got to hang everything up. And you're saying that includes your ties. How should we be hanging them?
A tie goes through a lot. You pull it, you tug it to manipulate it to get the right knot, and then during the course of the day it eases, the tension is relieved, and again you're pulling it again. So it goes through a lot. The whole fabric takes on a lot of pulling and tugging during the course of the day. So at the end of the day, you take off the tie, undo it, give it a shake, just like that. Using these two fingers, wrap the tie around them. You want to get it into a roll. And then you put it on a hard surface, maybe the top of the closet or a chest of drawers or something, and leave it there for 24 hours. You want the fabrics and the tie to relax, and also to keep their shape and regain their shape after that long wear during the day. Then you're going to undo it after 24 hours. Hopefully you'll have one of these, a tie rack. Put it back on the tie rack with the rest of the fibers. Sorry, with the rest of the ties. Next are sweaters. To me, this is a cardinal sin. Having a sweater on a wire hanger. And why is that? Basically what you're doing is you're stretching out the fabrics. So a lot of times the sweater will be misshapen, it may be too long, and at the same time you get these horns on the shoulders of the sweater. So sweaters should always be folded. Like I have this one here, beautifully folded. Once it's folded nicely, just pop it in your closet, either in a drawer or on a shelf.
Anyone who knows Earl knows he has beautiful shoes, so I'm sure you have some tips for how men can be properly maintaining their shoes, Earl.
Tracy, thank you so much for the kind compliment there. So anyway, shoes. Men have them, we don't take care of them very well. I've got these great shoes from D Studio here in Toronto. And what you need to do when you take your shoes off at the end of the day, instead of just tossing them aside, get a rag or a cloth, wipe off all the debris that's accumulated during the course of the day. You want to get rid of all those particles. Now I suggest that you use a pine shoe tree. Shoe trees come in plastic and wood. Pine is the best. Why? Because during the course of the day your feet sweat, and so the shoe absorbs all that moisture. And as we know, sweat has an odor to it too, right? So a pine shoe tree, once you slide it into the shoe, it helps with the shape of the shoe. And the moisture from the leather will be absorbed into the pine, and also will help with the odor too as well. Before you put your shoe away, it's always best to put it in a dust bag, just like this. And you slide the shoe in, and then you can store your shoe in your closet with the rest. That way, it protects them from all the dust and all the elements, and you've got a great looking shoe when you take it out for your next wear.
All it takes is a little bit of extra care. Very detail oriented there, Earl. Thank you for that.